All right, everyone. Hey, put your tickers in the comments and we'll start going with this. Just get some of the legal stuff out of the way. We're Traders War Room. First and foremost, is not financial advice, education, entertainment only. You're responsible, and we always want you to use caution and have fun. That's our website. It's up live. Check it out. These are our hours so we can process your guys. If you put in traders one-on-one mentoring sessions, if you want classes, these are the hours Monday through Saturday. We'll push out your stuff to your emails via associated with PayPal. Check the description tab. When I put this on YouTube, I got all the links there. Upcoming class tomorrow, charting your way, 2 hours nonstop charts, just like we're kind of doing here, except more in depth. We got the risk management class on Sunday. And if you want the one-on-one mentoring, get at us. So I'm going to share my screen, start putting the tickers in there, and we'll start getting it. All right, give me some tickers, y'all. Go to comments, push them in. Lucid, all right, let's take a look at it. All right, what do we got on Lucid? So let's look at the daily first. Always when we're looking at charts, we're looking at a wide version first, okay? We want to look at a bird's eye view. We see that Lucid definitely on the daily, it doesn't like this area, so we can consider this 36 area, we consider this a nice little support. We definitely have some upper resistance here where we got some nice consolidation around this 52. We pushed out a call earlier this week. We thought we were going to get the volume to push up to $50. I don't know if that's going to happen unless we get some serious volume coming in, but we look at the bottom volume, we're starting to taper off. So I think we're going to stay here, probably close green, but stick around this area. Probably next week would be a better push for the 50. We got VU. Ooh, you like VU instead of SPY, huh? Guys, if you don't know, VU and SPY pretty much identical. And I'm going to show you VU here, and then we're going to look at SPY. So VU, we're looking at, okay. So we see that we got, kind of the bottom on the daily. Let's see what we look like. I like to look at VU in the 5 minutes, especially on days like today. Okay. So we see that we got some downward pressure coming here. We, kind of went up here and we're starting to go down. We're making lower lows, lower highs, basically. So definitely on a downtrend, which matches with the sentiment that we're hearing on, the analysts and the news and stuff like that. But as we go to the daily, we notice we're on an uptrend. So if we can go through this kind of downward trend for a couple days, if we go further out on our option contracts, if we go into that direction, or if we buy shares and we're holding them long, we're probably going to make okay after all. We got some tight consolidation if we go back in history here. This area seems to be a good area for consolidation. We consider this kind of an intermediate resistance support zone, okay? Definitely got some lower, support down here where we're looking at the 417 area, and we got our higher level at the 439. So, but I do like this area. I think this is a good testing ground right here. This 430 seems to be about a good testing ground. If we get up to this point, we start closing above this, we'll be looking at the upward trend. If we stay below this, we'll probably start consolidating and going down on a downward trend. Volume starting to pick up a little bit, as you see here. So we're starting to tick up. I'm interested to see how this finishes out on the day. Now, remember, this is VU. Let's look at SPY. I'm going to bet it's probably pretty similar. Oh, look at that. Almost identical, okay? So if you guys are looking at VU and SPY, it's pretty much the same thing. They look at the same stocks. I think VU is a little bit cheaper when you buy the actual ETF than SPY, but it's pretty much the same thing, guys. All right, we got any more? All right, we just did SPY, we just did VU. Let me get another ticker, y'all. Ford, all right. Okay, so Ford definitely remember when we did this last time, okay, we pushed out of our rectangular box, which was our consolidation of wealth period. Now we're on to the topper level. Now we can kind of foresee that this is going to be, if we stay up here and we can and we stay up in this level, which I think we're going to with Ford, we can definitely make sure that this level, this 2350, we'll put at 2350. This will probably be our start being our new support, okay? And we know that our new resistance, it pushed out a little bit, but right here seems to be a good resistance point. So I would go with like $25, 25.25 as our new resistance point. And this is going to do the same thing like it did last time, pretty much. We're going to start accumulating wealth, going into Ford, and we're going to start making our new rectangle pattern of wealth accumulation. Now, will we probably trickle down and test some lower levels? Yeah, you know, we might go back down to this 2250, maybe even 2150 to test that area, but I think support's going to hold up, and I think we're going to push up higher. I like Ford moving forward. Microsoft, I may have missed it, but do you see yourself staying in the Ford put? Well, the Ford put that we have out is out until the 21st. Like I said, I think that we're going to push it down a little bit further. I think we cool off a little bit. So I'm going to stay in with the Ford put, but I'm definitely looking for some good calls moving in as swing plays as well to hedge the potential loss with that. All right, let me get to that one that was above it. Now we're starting to get some tickers. All right, good. All right, BBIG. We did that one the other day. All right, so what we're looking at here, all right, remember we talked about this the other day? We wanted to see that signs of reversal. Well, we're getting that signs of reversal, okay? When you got this bottom here, all right, and we hit the bottom, it didn't like this level down here, and we bounced. It tested it again, even consolidated down here, didn't like it. And so now what we got is we got 3 white soldiers moving up. This is signs of reversal, guys, okay? Now, do I expect a little bit of cool down? Yeah, absolutely, okay? A little pullback, sure. Maybe even a little downward pressure like this, yeah, okay. But ultimately, I think we're going to continue going up. This is clear signs of reversal. As long as we keep the volume like this, as long as we keep volume looking like this way instead of coming back down like this, we'll be good to go with going with calls with BBIG. All right, hang on. Hold on. You guys are putting in the tickers. Nice. Walmart. All right, what do we got with Walmart? Okay, on the daily on Walmart, yeah. So we got a nice little thing. We got a consolidation here. Okay, this is our top. All right, this is where we're going. But we're starting to get that triangle. Okay, now sometimes people call it the triangle death, but you know it's basically a shape. It's giving us a pattern. Okay, so we got our top here. Ooh, what happened? Oh no, this is what I'm doing. I'm drawing. All right, basically we got our top here. And remember, I don't like to go to the tippy tops. I want it to touch a little bit. I want to have some monies a couple times in there. So we got that line there, right? We're going here. We're going to go ahead and do an extender. Now, this is the only time where I like to go to the tippy tops because I'm looking for a trend here, all right? And we're looking, let's go into this one right here. All right, so there's our pattern right there, okay? We got our flagpole over here. We can think of this as a line going straight up and down, and we're tracking up to this line here. So this is our test line, okay? We're going to continue we're wide, we're getting tighter with money, tighter as we move on up to this line, and it's going to be the test. It's going to go one way or the other, okay? It's either we're going to test out and pop up, or we're going to pop down. And if you go by this particular pattern, that should be around the 25th of this month. So we should be watching some movement here. And as long as we can hold this and not too much crazy happens with Walmart, no negative PRs or catalysts coming out to push us down this way, we should be tracking back up to this level. And then we're going to make a decision. Either we break out of the pattern or we come down. So Walmart looks like it's a good one moving forward a couple days. All right, let's go. Where are we at? Walmart, I saw Microsoft. All right. All right, Microsoft. Now, Microsoft is one of those, like, I don't see it being down here for that much longer. Microsoft is just embedded into the daily fabrics of everything. I mean, how many times do you go into an office place and what is one thing that is standard? Maybe not on the Apple business, type of thing over there at the Apple compound, but every office you go into, what does it have? It got Microsoft, okay? So I think the Microsoft is just cooling down right now, but I mean, I can't see it going much lower. I mean, it could always go lower, I guess, but I just can't see it going much lower in here. The last time it dropped down this area, we had this tight consolidation. I think maybe we bounce around this area and we start to track back up. We got a 21 ending expiring call on Microsoft. I don't know if we're going to make 340, but we don't need to make exactly 340. We just need to get that buying pressure in our direction, start tracking back up this way, and we'll come out fine with that call. So I hope we see that. I hope we get some buying volume in Microsoft. I just can't see it being down here that much longer. I mean, but that's just me. And I am human, so I am wrong at times for sure. All right, what do we got next? I saw Roblox. Oh yeah, man, Roblox. Man, hey, Roblox ended up being a bad choice for a call that we got in. Okay, we got in a put on Roblox and we got into the wrong one. We should have gotten into the $80 one. We went a little bit cheaper with the $75 one, but Roblox did make back a lot of our loss. Okay, I think I ended up selling and closing out at like a $23 loss instead of a complete wash out loss. And so I'm very thankful that we were able to hedge some of that. But yeah, look at this. I mean, we're going down, down, down. Okay, Roblox is one of those, it's being dimed as a metaverse type of play as well. Right now, the metaverse plays, people don't really know what the valuations of them are, but this augmented reality, this idea that you can go and submerge yourself. Any of you seen that movie, Ready Player One? That's kind of what the idea behind this metaverse type of stocks are, is that we want to get into this internet 3.0 and have these avatars and this metaverse stuff. So I like Roblox. I think it continues down. We're definitely down here at this level. If we look back history, history sometimes repeats itself. We're down here at this level, so we probably could see a jump. But I think people want to see, Roblox cool down a little bit more. Our volume's tapering off. We get starting to get more selling volume coming in. I think this goes down a little bit more before we start jumping back up. HBNC, I'll get to that one in a second. That one was crazy, right? As soon as we put that one in, all of a sudden it just jumped up like to our price target. That was ridiculous. All right, save. All right, here we go with save. Look at that chart. Now that's a nice looking chart on the daily. Again, we got that triangle. Remember, we did that same thing with Walmart. We got the same pattern here, okay? So we're drawing our horizontal line, getting our volume, getting our points here. We got one, getting our extender, finding our area. Let's go ahead and go here, come out here. All right, so we're looking at it, right? Here's our wide. We're starting to tighten up, wealth accumulation. This is all patterns of wealth accumulation, okay? Tighter price action coming in. If we look at the pattern, we're looking at about 31. The end of this month should be the decision point, 28 January. So we're going to keep going in this area, I think, on the way up, and then we're going to make a decision. We're going to continue to go up, or we're going to go down and break out. And if we go up, we got to test this area right here. We got to test this area if we jump and hop up a little bit. So I like this moving forward. I think this will be a good trade, but we'll have to see what happens. But again, we're looking at about 27, 28 January for this to materialize. We already did Microsoft, brother. And what was that question? How do you decide when, what time frame? Remember, I talked to you about it on day trades. I said you got to go out bird's eye view on this one real quick. You got to go to the day chart. I always check the day chart first. Now, if you're looking at day trades, you want to go into the 5-minute or 15-minute. I don't really day trade a lot. I look for those short-term swing trades. But if you're wanting to be a real good, successful day trader, 5-minute chart is your baby right there, because it takes out a lot of the noise of the minute chart. Especially minute chart's great for scalping, but if you're a day trader, you want the 5-minute chart because it gives you a great accumulation period so you can make a decision and start to see trends. Now, going on this day trade just a little bit, I'm sorry, we'll get back to the charts, but use a 2-leg strategy in my opinion, okay? So if you got something that looks good and you can see a direction going, okay, normally in day trades, you'll get 2 legs up, which means you'll get a rise up, and I'll show you right here on the chart, 2 legs up. So pretend this is a leg, right? Okay, if we're on the 5-minute chart, normally you'll get 2 legs up. This is a good one. We'll show, oh, right here, perfect example, right? All right, we bought in down here. All right, first leg up, boom. All right, big spike. Now we start, yes, are we continuing up? Yeah, but the price action isn't as great. So this is a leg, boom, 1 leg, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, boom, 2 legs. This is where we want to sell out, okay? 2-leg strategy on day trades is what I use solely, and I don't day trade very much, but I use it a lot and it's been very successful for me. All right, let's go to the next question. Affirm. I think that was the wrong ticker. Hey. All right, yep, here we go. Firm downtrend. Okay, I don't know how else to put it. Now it does not, it's gone down to this level here, so we're starting to see a little bit of a pullback from this area. However, we're going to test it again. Okay, this is not a sign of reversal here. One of these, you see one red, one green, one red, one green. We need to see multiple greens in order to see the reversal. Right now I'm just seeing the downtrend. We're making lower highs and we're making lower lows, and this is a downtrend if I've ever seen it. Here's our test area. And if we can hold this area, then yeah, we might consolidate a little bit, hop up. But if I was a betting man, I would bet that a firm goes down a little bit further to test even further down before the next jump. All right, where are we at? Yeah, the recording will be on YouTube. I'll push it out to a charge point. Okay. Also, with these old style meme stocks, guys, I'm starting to see a trend into this metaverse stock. These meme people stocks, you know, that really hit last year, they're not hitting as hard, man, because a lot of people are going to this metaverse stuff. So pay attention to that. All right. So here we go. Right here, we got charge point and we got our point here. And, you know, I like charge point. I like what we're seeing right here. We got to close above this line. We have to stay above this line. And what is this? The 5-minute chart? 5-minute chart looks good for continuation up. Let's see what the day looks like. Oh, well, the day looks terrible, to be honest. But, you know, we need to see signs of day trade on charge point for sure. Looks like it could make some money. If you're going out on a swing trade on charge point, definitely I wouldn't be trusting calls at this point. I'm looking at puts. And remember that 2-leg strategy I told you guys again? Look, here's the first point, right? If we were in this, a 2-leg strategy. All right, boom, here we go. Consolidated, boom. And right here, 2-leg strategy. You see this all the time when you're looking at it, whether you're looking for swing trades or day trades. JPM, okay, banks. All right, we're looking at some value stocks now. Remember, value stocks are set to explode in 2022. All right, JPM definitely popped up on the daily. We're consolidating here, okay? It's trying to make a direction. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to this. Look, a lot of price action was going on here, okay? Different prices all throughout the day. We are tight, okay? This is tight closing. Yeah, you see the spikes, the little wicks, okay, whatever. We're talking about the meat, okay? This is tight consolidation, okay? People want to have this price at this area, and it's going to make a decision. You know, maybe we continue down a little bit, but it's going to stay in this area until it makes a decision. And then we got to, if we push up, this is the next test zone. And if we push down, we're going to probably test down here at the bottom to see if we can hold this level. So JPM, I think it's consolidating tight. I don't think you could make some decent money moving in contracts near term on it right now. I mean, you could make some money, but it's not worth the risk, in my opinion. Cola, all right. Hold on, mRNA. Moderna. All right, downtrend. Health stocks are getting beat up. Okay, people. A lot of times, people think the health stocks are overbought right now. Okay, they're too inflated, too beefed up because everyone started buying them into this COVID stuff, and they're just not worth as much as they're priced currently. So you're going to probably see a downtrend. Some are better than others. Moderna is definitely getting one of the less bullish calls because they don't see as much profitability in 2022 with Moderna as opposed to Pfizer, because Pfizer is a little bit cheaper. They see a little bit more wiggle room for growth. So you're probably going to see more downturn on Moderna. And, you know, we could be seeing a reversal, though. I don't want you guys to think Moderna is not a good trade, because you could see we covered our gaps, man. We had 2 gaps. We covered it. So we could be seeing a reversal. I'm just telling you, the sentiment in the healthcare industry right now is that it's too overpriced because of the beef up with COVID the past 2 years. All right, we'll take 2 more, guys. Bud. HES and Bud. Oh, look at that. HES. I like that chart. That's on a daily. Nice. So we got some consolidation. I think we may even pull down a little bit, but look what we got, man. I mean, we got this nice little descending wedge that we're starting to form in the closing areas. I like this. This is tight. When you see consolidation, even the red candles. So we had some more selling pressure. So what? You know what I mean? But we're seeing this. It's tight. Okay. I like this where it's at. Okay. Maybe we pull down a little bit before the next run up, but this looks okay. I like this right here. I need to write this one on my chart. I don't know what HES is, but I like this chart. Looking good. If you're in that trade, probably do fairly well. And then Bud, let's get in Bud. What is this? Budweiser or Anheuser-Busch? Is this what we're looking at? But I don't really like this too much. I don't think the volume is there. I don't think the volume is there. It doesn't, yeah, I mean, it looks like it's bullish a little bit, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing for some reason, and I don't know. And I need to do some research on this one. But yeah, I mean, looking at the chart, it kind of just looks like a scatter shot, like a dang shotgun blast out with some pellets. So I'm not sure. I got to do some research on Bud. But yeah, are you in an uptrend? Yeah, sure, absolutely. But you got gaps that need to be covered, okay? And I just don't see, you know, a lot of volume, a lot of price action. Volume is, kind of kicking up a little bit, but we're still down here at this bottom level. So yeah, interesting. I'm gonna write this one down and do some research on it. All right, guys. Hey, done. That's it for today. We'll do this every Friday. We'll pick this thing up and we'll do like a pre power hour battle brief, and then Sundays or Mondays we'll try to do a pre-market one so we can keep these live things going because people enjoy them. So I want to appreciate you guys. I'm gonna put this out on YouTube so you guys have all the information. And as always with Traders War Room, we look at the stock market like a war zone. Stocks and sectors are our battles. Let's do it together. And if you guys want to rock with us, then all I got to say to you is follow me. Let's go to war.